All right, Mrs. Stapp, you want to read it over?
Okay, this bill, is it euthanasia?
Yes.
All right. Now you want to have this one you should be able to win. I think this one you definitely should be able to win. Maybe all of them could be won, but some are going to be harder than others, right? Anything about economics out there is more difficult to win than what we might call social things like gay marriage or
Trees.
euthanasia is a social issue, right? All right, thousands of terminally ill people die every day without the option of a quick and painless death. They have to endure each excruciating day unaware of how much longer they will have to suffer, and in extreme cases, gruesome complications arise such as amputation. This is very good because you want to be, when you do your presentation, you want to be very specific, not to be general, right? Complete loss of muscle function and sometimes total paralysis while the mind is still intact.
Mrs. Stapp, they have an unsure, you read it as unaware, which word should it be?
Oh, unsure is fine.
Okay.
Okay. These severe diseases have not only leave the victim in agony, but the families as well. The Euthanasia Act will make the option of euthanasia available for terminally ill persons and allow them to expire quickly and painlessly. This is where, what states have this now?
I don't know. We haven't researched it.
Okay, you
Tell me.
gotta research
Is
this.
it Oklahoma?
No, I think
There's
it's
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon has
It
it.
was state was
And
involved.
Holland has it, and there was an article in the New York Times over the last week. A lot of states have passed laws against it because of Dr. Kervokian. Do you know about
Jack.
that? Jack?
Yeah.
Wait, did they kill him or anything?
No, he
No.
was put in jail.
Is he
And,
doing it
Jack
illegally?
yeah, he's passed away now. So there was a great furor against him, and some people thought he was a hero, and some people thought he was ghoulish. He had spoke.
creepy looking.
He was creepy looking, but
They had a film
I
about
went back and
it.
forth on him. He helped over 100 people to die. Now, I just saw this in the last week. I wish I'd saved it. It was about physician-assisted suicide and a state trying to make it legal. It was in the Times. You guys, can you Google? Is it possible to find that kind of thing in the Times?
Yeah.
What do you want?
New York Times.
Well, it was in the last 2 weeks. Maybe the last week.
You wanna Google it?
Right? It's,
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
was
you
in
do
the
have your
Times.
computer right there.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can do
And it all had to do with the kind of legal boundaries that can't be crossed. Like the doctor could hand the person what would be an overdose of pills, but,
Exploding.
right? Okay. So this is going to be,
Do you know what it was called?
it was assisted suicide, something like that,
Was
might be keywords. It had the words Kervokian, I don't know.
And you said it was in the New York Times?
Yeah, and it also mentioned Oregon and so on. If you put in keywords, you could put in him. And wasn't there just a film made about him? You Don't Know Jack?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That won a lot of awards.
Right.
Assisted suicide.
Maybe you need to watch that.
Yeah, we're
Or
definitely going to.
You
We're
see
definitely going to
something
do
there?
research in his medical journals and all
Okay.
of that because he was.
Assisted suicide law in
take off.
Georgia is overturned.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Assisted suicide law in Georgia.
We'll log in here.
Okay. You can also say that it would appear to be religion meddling in the law to ban this because certain religions ban suicide, but we're supposed to be a secular country and not bound by, the ancient Greeks.
Bookmark the article so you can use it.
Well,
It's wonderful the way you can just find these things. All I needed was a couple words and they pulled it right up.
Right.
I'm living in the past, aren't
You
I?
really need to learn how to do that, Mrs. Stapp.
Okay,
Yeah,
and they
it
have,
says.
yeah,
they
it's
have
all.
other information besides the Georgia law, right?
They have like links and things like that.
Okay, and if they have all kinds of links,
Yeah, they have like other topics.
That's a question.
yes.
How would you enforce something like making suicide illegal? Like, how How can you enforce that part?
Well, you can't, somebody can always jump in front of a subway, but that's really gruesome and horrifying, right?
But you can be jailed for attempted suicide. If you
fail
attempt
it.
suicide and fail, they don't do it, but they can legally jail you.
They might
never
take
do
their-
it.
But that's
they
like,
might They might put you in a
Cause
hospital.
like, it's like if
without-
you're terminally depressed, so you try to
Shouldn't
do
they
suicide,
send
but
you
you
to
try
Well,
to
you
do
may
it.
not, the
Is that
problem with
actually-
terminal depression is it might not
Yes,
be
it is.
true. When I was in ninth grade, a guy,
This is okay, except they've got to fix the format
so
and,
this is gonna be a good one, I think you're gonna have sympathy. The deal out there is these kids are pretty well healed, so things like minimum wage bills or poor Mexican immigrants
Doesn't
or
bother them.
doesn't bother them so much. Whereas gay, I'm generalizing, I don't want to stereotype them, because some of those kids are terrific. But things like gay marriage and also, by the way, I was shocked we tried to get an equal rights for women bill passed there last year, and all it said is women shall have equal rights, and it didn't pass.
What?
What? That's what I thought, what?
There were women there, weren't there?
Yes, there were.
And they didn't
So-
pass.
They're like, we don't deserve the rights.
I can't
Don't give
tell
us
you.
rights.
So-
What are you doing?
Anyway, but,
Give us rights.
is PJ and Adion and James in this room?
They're,
Yeah.
well, yeah, they're usually
Yeah,
here,
but they're absent,
Yeah.
right.
they're mostly,
Yeah, their bills, PJ's needed a lot of work
Well,
okay.
you could probably meet with him a day or something.
before he sends it to me on Wednesday. You do understand what your subject line has to be, right? I will say it one more time. You must send it in a Word, in Microsoft Word document to me, okay? And then it must be that's if your last name is Prasanthi.
Wait, so
Yeah,
if we're
don't
sharing
do
a
that.
bill, what name?
That
do we
happened
do?
last year.
Yeah, everyone did.
Wait, that's the name of like the email in the subject, or that's the
That's
name
the
of the document?
subject.
When you
What
If
say,
if
you
you share it?
email,
Use your name.
your bill title is the same when you in the body of the bill, but the subject of your document is that.
What if you share a bill?
Yeah, you just put the one name.
Oh, so we
Yeah.
choose?
No, it's
No,
the
it
one
has
that
to be
first
alphabetical.
alphabet.
The way it is on your,
So your Keith and Gilman. so
Case.
Case and Gilman.
No.
don't put that. You know, I was in the army and they were swearing us all in, the sergeant said, I, your name, the guy beside me actually said your name. You know what he was supposed to say? What was he supposed to say?
His name.
His name, not
You shouldn't get upset about that because in English, and as a teacher who taught phonics and reading, when you have two vowels together, an E and an I, the E is long. And so the German way might be case, but in English it would be keys.
You're actually mispronouncing your own name.
No, it's because it's a Russian.
All right.
But what I'm saying is you shouldn't get upset because that's what happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anybody's name, but let's talk about,
Yeah, do you know how long Mr. Riza called me Abba for?
oh, because of Finland.
Yeah, because in Finland, yeah.
Yeah,
Abba.
all right. All right, this, both sexes will get equal compensation for the same job with equivalent responsibilities. I think you should be militant on this one, kind of indignant. Maybe that will get their attention, right?
Wait, what do you want me to do?
Discrimination against women. That make it, in other words, your tone, I think, should be tough. I think you should take a tough tone on this. That may indicate to some people whose minds are drifting, this is extremely serious. Did you see what just happened with Planned Parenthood?
Yeah, they,
Yes.
the Susan, some
Coleman
Susan.
Foundation cut off
Because they
funding.
didn't want to be political about it. And
Right,
then
they said they were being
it's all-
political, but nobody thinks of Planned Parenthood as being political, except extreme
Planned
anti-abortion
Parenthood?
fanatics.
Yeah.
They do, Planned Parenthood does a lot of things, pap smears, mammograms.
Which you can get at Walgreens according
Right.
to Mitt Romney.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, I said you could
he said he
have
wants to
smear at
dis-
Walgreens.
Planned Parenthood, 4 million mammograms for 4 women last year. And anyway, the Komen Foundation, you know the pink ribbon?
Yes.
Right, the Race for the Cure and all that, that's them. They were pressured to cut off funding for Planned Parenthood because Planned Parenthood also does abortions. And they cut off their funding, and there was an absolute storm of anger against Komen for this. It came out of nowhere. Planned Parenthood got $3 million in contributions in 2 days. They got
Oh,
4.
wow.
Komen backed off, fired the person who had dreamed up this idea of cutting off Planned Parenthood. And I don't think their reputation will ever recover anyway. They will not recover. Komen was so big, the pink, you know the pink?
Yeah.
Pink shotgun shells,
Wow.
they, anything, yeah, oh yeah.
Pink appliances.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, I've
Pink
seen that,
appliances.
like,
I've seen those.
They
at
would
Walmart,
actually
like,
go
they
to
cost
court.
a bottle
Anybody that
of
used pink for
this
breast
stuff.
cancer, they'd sue them if it wasn't their organization.
Are you serious?
The term race
For the cure?
cure, they'd sue you if you
Oh,
used it
gosh.
more than, they were like this huge enemy.
It's gonna
But what
be
it-
interesting, because I think a lot of people are not gonna do that race.
No, you can give directly to Planned Parenthood, why, you know. So I think this is a very good time for this bill, but I would put passion into it, which you may feel anyway, but don't be afraid to show some anger, that this is outrageous.
I think you can do that.
This has been, you know, thousands of, well, it's true. Racism historically is relatively new, it's hundreds of years old, but the suppression of women is thousands of years old. It's not a joke, you know, it's not women's lib, right? They don't talk about black lib, right? And they say liberation, yes.
Wait, when we are actually arguing our bills, it's not going to be just our partners, or are
You'll
we
be you
going
and
to be
your
able?
partner, some other
Okay,
schools will
okay.
also join in arguing in favor of your bill, you can
Okay.
count on it.
So other schools
will
can
get up
help.
and say, we support the Hudson School bill, we think it's a good bill. Other schools will get up and attack your bill.
And that's why you need your research and your arguments to defend your bill.
And remember, when you go out there, when you're all done, and your bill is voted on, somebody else's bill is gonna come up, and you're also going to get up and say, you know, we support the bill from Brearley School, or we oppose the bill from Brearley School.
Oh, dear.
It's much less anxiety producing, because it's not your bill, right? And you can speak for 45
But
seconds,
And you'll be speaking on other people's bills as well.
right?
That's how you
what
get
this
the
is.
golden gavels. If you are a good legislator who is speaking, that's when you get, why you will get the other bills and you do a little research on them. If you are a legislator who can speak on all of the bills, the chair and the parliamentarian.
You say, well, I believe such, and then you yield the rest of your time, you
So the
know,
Golden Gavel is basically person with best participation.
throughout the
Yes,
entire
right,
session,
yeah.
right? Yes.
How many people from the Hudson School have gone to the big session?
Usually we
ahead
have
of time.
We always have
3
some.
bills go
Yeah.
up there to the second
Really?
session.
When we went, it was only one of
It
us.
was one, but
There
it's
were
usually
several
more.
last year, and
It's usually more than
Smith.
one.
Gabby Smith's bill went to the big session. She was by herself and she won.
She won.
Yep.
Wow.
Encouragement.
Good job.
There
We
may
got
be-
this.
There may
We're
be
gonna- we're
benefits to it from me if you bring me golden gavels.
It's true.
I
Jim
want
will
at
make
least,
you some
I
fudge.
want at least 2.
PJ and Naomi.
No, Darcy.
I said PJ and Naomi.
Why
PJ? Because he's like when he gets really into
And
it.
Jared,
he
you
doesn't
know,
argue.
just to prove that you're better than your brother.
Don't say
Good
that.
session.
Yeah.